What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this first episode of this question and answer show. And I'm already looking at the screen. I'm not even looking at the camera.
No, that's all right.
Hey, be quiet. I didn't introduce you yet. But anyways, my name is Mark Flores. Again, welcome to the show. I don't have like a title yet for this question or answer show. But if you have a good title idea, or if I can think of one right away, either way, you could throw it up on Twitter or Facebook, and maybe I can use it, and then we'll go on from there. So the aim for the show, the purpose of this show is basically just to interact with you guys during the week, and like I said, I went out to Twitter and Facebook, asking like what kind of, or to ask. Let's see, now I'm messing up again. to ask, have you guys throw questions out there of like certain subjects that I mentioned, like martial arts, tricking, or video games, or comic books, or anime, or wrestling, or something like that. Or even a random question, but as long as you guys like don't troll too hard, and make me like look like a fool, just play nice. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys enjoyed this show. Then let's see. So I gotta apologize for how this is set up, because I'm doing this on my phone, and I'm in a car basically. I don't have like a professional set whatsoever. So you'll probably see this for a little good while, unless like for some like unless I can get like a good editor or something like that, or it's like good editing program. So like if there's any subjects that I'm talking about, maybe you can see like clips of that said subject, rather than see like my ugly fat mug like on the camera while I'm talking about the subject. So yeah, I hope you guys are okay with that for now. But again, so I just wanted to tell you what happened yesterday. I was trying to record this show yesterday while I was at work, as trying to be as professional and try to get it done like as best as possible. But it wasn't happening. So I'm trying to do it today, and it just so happens that for this first episode, I actually have a guest, and he worked it out like we just plan to meet each other in Daly City, because that's where we were born and raised. And so I just want to introduce you guys to my brothers of brothers, like my best friend in the whole wide world. And he's like my other half of me and him. So I just want to introduce you guys to Princeton King. Princeton.
Good evening. Good evening. Good to see you all here today as we do this segment of the question and answers. I'm here live in the car of the King.
This is King's car.
Yeah. Y'all excuse me, I ain't got no neck right now. I know I got big. I ain't need to say that we was in the West mode no more. The old things pass away, but all things come new. I knew what I'm having.
This is after West War, and this is what we get. Like just more chubbier faces and no necks. So
but I'm still the same, but with Christ in our life now. That's the only difference. All right, okay.
Okay. So I just want to thank you for coming on to this. This is my first episode.
Gotcha.
As nervous as I am right now, it's just I feel incredibly thankful that I won't be have to do this first episode alone.
Oh, you good? We got you, man.
So let's just see who threw out some questions out there. And again, apologize for the setup, because I have show notes and I need to.
That's right. Stick to the script.
Stick to the script. Okay.
I said strip. My bad. I meant to say script. Okay, y'all know how I am sometimes. Y'all forgive me.
No.
All right.
Okay, so ask you guys, throw out some questions out there, and the first question comes from Tony Hargrove.
Ooh, Tony Hargrove. You sober? No. I'm kidding, Tony. I love you, boy.
Oh.
You my partner, man. You my partner, man.
Yo, hey.
Let's love to you, man.
Hey.
That's high school, man.
Congratulations, by the way, on getting married.
Seriously, I'm happy for you, man.
With your wife, and I hope you guys are like incredibly happy, and bless you guys, because you got that's awesome. You had awesome pictures, and did I see a lightsaber in the wedding? Because that's crazy, you know. Because I would never think like either the wife would not even go with that, but anyways. Right. Yeah. So Tony Hargrove asks, "How is Star-Lord alive?" So, if you don't know, Star-Lord is a Marvel Comics character.
Okay.
And he comes from a team called Guardians of the Galaxy.
All right.
So, is that what you're gonna do?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
okay. Yeah. Okay. No, okay. I'm kidding.
I might go to yeah, man. Okay,
yeah, man. But yeah, he comes from a section of like the Marvel universe that they call Marvel Cosmic. There's basically all the space adventures and like intergalactic stuff happens. So he's like a part of that section of the Marvel universe. So he asks, how is Star-Lord alive? Because the last time, if you read the comics, the last time he was alive, him and Nova, the previous Nova, Richard Rider, they were going into the Cancerverse together. I mean, I don't know, like, panel by panel how it turned out. This is what I read on, like, into, like, like Wikipedia or something. But, like, they basically Thelma and Louise it, like, into the Cancerverse, and then you don't see Nova, at least coming back, but you do see Star-Lord when the new Marvel Now launch happened, and the new Guardians of the Galaxy book. So, I really don't know how he came back. Maybe it has to do with something that they have a movie coming out. That's coming out with was it also like maybe Ant-Man, and what was the other movies? I know it's all like the part 2s of like Captain America, Thor, Avengers or something like that. But yeah,
they're gonna make it interesting for the viewers.
Yeah. So and plus it's interesting that at least to us, that like a wrestler is in the movie, Batista.
Oh yeah, I gotta go see my boy Batista.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
4-time WWE heavyweight champion. I believe it's 4-time or 3-time, one or two.
It's one of those. Yeah, he did win championships. I don't know how many times though. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, I guess that's the reason why, because maybe they're having a movie. But what I was wondering is like, how come Richard Rider hasn't come back yet? So like, because I'm a fan of like the old Nova rather than this new kid version. But I did hear like the comic book of the new Nova series is actually pretty good. So yeah, I know that doesn't really answer your question, but yeah, I hope you appreciate like some sort of opinion that we had there.
It was good, bro. It was really good.
Yeah. So, so I wanted to ask you, Princeton.
Yes, sir.
Like, do you have like a favorite Marvel Comics movie as they were bringing them out, as like you have seen so far, or?
Well, if it's gonna be for like a Marvel Comics movie, it would have to have been maybe from a couple of years ago from the movie Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four? Okay.
Now, Fantastic Four was a good movie.
Okay.
I sit there, I look about how they had the cartoon when we grew up of the Fantastic Four, and then later on they make it to the real life version. Yeah. We have the Thing.
Yeah.
I forgot the names and everything. The Fireman and the fire dude with the fire.
Human Torch.
The Human Torch and
Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic. And so I liked those things, and so what I do, I even show my kids, and they just love it. Yeah, they just love that stuff because those are real good shows that that we can even pass to our kids and then our grandkids, because Marvel always gonna be the good type of product and good company. Yeah, that's always provided for something. So yeah. Cool. I like Fantastic Four.
Oh, awesome. So like for me personally, my favorite would have to be, well, of course, Avengers. Like that was like recently. Avengers was.
Sorry.
Avengers was awesome. But before that, it was X-Men 2. So that was my favorite Marvel movie. But yeah. So thank you, Tony, for that question, and I hope to
Tony Town.
See, if it's anybody from high school, everybody know Tony. And if we're together, you're gonna get like this. So, anyways,
so I do apologize.
But again, happy that you came out to the first. You brought the first question.
Thank you, Tony.
So yeah. So the next question comes from Justin Ube. So Justin asks, how will Superman partner up with Batman in the upcoming movie? So if you didn't hear from San Diego Comic-Con, they announced a Superman Batman movie. So it's basically going to be like the first, I don't know, maybe the first, I'm not sure, like the first comic book team up type movie. Okay. So in a way they're trying to build it up to the Justice League, since that's basically like the Avengers version of DC Comics. Yeah. Anyways, so they ask. Justin asks, how will Superman partner up with Batman? And I thought of it like an episode of I think it was like either Batman the animated series or Superman the animated series made by Bruce Timm, I think. Or I want to say like there was an episode, like maybe one or two episodes where either Batman visited Metropolis or Superman visited Gotham City, and they kind of either teamed up or they just like switched roles. Like I know there was like an episode of Superman or something where Superman had to wear Batman's costume, and because Bruce Wayne was away on something, and then he had to act like Batman. But anyways, I would think of it like a movie version of a Bruce Timm episode or something. Like how I had it in my head was, say like a Batman villain goes to Metropolis and like tries to wreck shop, and then Superman responds, but for some reason the Batman villain has like kryptonite, and then you could probably link it back to Lex Luthor, because you know Superman and Lex Luthor always go at it like that. But I just hope that Lex Luthor is not like the main villain, because he's always the main villain in the Superman movies. So maybe just have him like a side villain, while have another villain for Superman to punch. Because if you saw Man of Steel, that's what had it going, was Superman can punch the crap out of like Zod, and all you saw was like, it was basically like a good Dragon Ball movie with Superman. But anyways, that's what I think in my head how it's gonna play out. But we'll see what happens. The
next question.
Okay.
Right.
Next question. So when do you think Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods will be dubbed and released? So that's a good question, because they announced this like new movie, a new Dragon Ball movie, like animated movie, beginning of this year, like March or something, and so people are like dying to see it and wanting to see it, because it might be like hopes of like a new Dragon Ball animated series or something like that. So he asked, when will it be dubbed and released? And so I was kind of like researching it, and I saw like answers of either 2 years, which would suck personally, because I'm like a huge Dragon Ball fan. Right. People want to see that right away. Right.
My son wants to see it. Yeah, he's a diehard Dragon Ball Z fan. So
like Dragon Ball is like in a way timeless. I feel like it's timeless. Like I watched it as like growing up, and like I wanted to be like them, and then like you can air it again like now, and then the kids would be all into it too.
Mr. Trunks.
Yeah. Mr. Trunks. Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I saw answers of like 2 years, or in 2014. If anything, I would hope it would come out for next year. Then I also saw an answer of they need to make an offer to Fox.
Okay.
Because I guess they have the rights to the the not so great Dragon Ball Z movie that came out recently.
Mm.
You know, I don't know. Did you ever see that
I've
movie?
seen that movie.
What'd you think?
I thought it was like cheesy.
Yeah.
That ain't all that good to me. Y'all need to do better.
Yeah.
Anybody that used to watch Dragon Ball Z, especially like in the time from 96 and to our generation where we were in like I said, back to the high school thing, to where we were in high school, the Dragon Ball Zs were always better.
Yeah.
I know they still show it now, but there's nothing like about that time frame.
Yeah, okay. So it's like,
so they need to make it good like back in the time frame.
So it's not only like it's good now, but it was like a nostalgia thing while we were growing up. This was on and we're kids, so we were just so hyped up and like, oh man, they're like super speed fighting and throwing big fireballs,
going to Super Saiyans. I mean, they had every breakdown of how they're going to do everything, and so that's why it was so real good. So they're going to have to do a lot better job with this one. If it's coming out 2014, they have all the time in the world now to get it done right. So I'm looking forward to seeing it too. I'm taking my son to go see it. Yeah, you know.
Well, I think the difference between this and the movie that was released is this new movie is all animated.
Okay.
So it's basically Dragon Ball Z, like animation. So you're gonna get like that flavor,
school.
the old school flavor.
I need that old school flavor.
You're gonna get all that, but not like real people, and you're gonna try to either humanize it or do like effects that it doesn't look so great, like in terms maybe flying and I don't know.
Yeah, you need that.
I avoided Dragon Ball. Was it Evolution?
Oh yeah,
I avoided it like the plague. So
right,
I feel like it was just not going to be good.
It ain't to be same.
But anyways, thank you, Justin, for those questions.
That's your man.
Yeah, thank you. I hope to trick with you soon. I don't know when we'll be able to do that since I've been crazy busy with work. But anyways, so the next questions comes from. And I was expecting to answer it with him. But again, my brother, Princeton King, he brought out some questions for me, and I really appreciate it. So the first question is, who do you think will win at Summerslam between Daniel Bryan and John Cena?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I want to know. Who do you think?
Not. You know, kind of making me feel like I'm in the spot. So, who do I think is going to win? Personally, I want Daniel Bryan to win.
Right.
But I feel like they're going to give it to Cena.
And the reason why I ask, because, Cena, no disrespect, even if Cena's watching this right now, my thing is like this. Cena, I love you, man, but you're my boy. But thing about it is, you're a good wrestler, but Daniel Bryan uses so much technicality, or he uses he's very old school, like Bret Hart.
Okay.
Even in that time and generation, in the Attitude Era, and even before that, they wrestled. Yeah. It wasn't these same 5 moves that they used all the time. Cena shocked me at WrestleMania did a Hurricane Rana. Oh yeah. So I called it the Cena Rana. Now you shocked me when you did that, bro.
He did that against CM Punk, and then CM Punk did a pile driver.
Yeah. And so They're trying to do more moves, and the fans in the background, you can wrestle. John Cena can wrestle, but it's up to the people to really use him and him to actually get to that point. And see, that's what Bret Hart is complaining about.
Yeah, okay.
Is that they're using their wrestling moves. Yeah. Like they should be doing. And so, but Daniel Bryan, he has it all. Yeah. When it comes to that. Cena, just pick it up, man. But I'm going for Daniel Bryan. I love you, Cena, though. You've been time. Your time is up. And his time is now. But they still can't see you, though, man. You all good.
So, okay. I completely agree with you.
Yeah, Daniel
Bryan is being pushed to insane degrees. Every Raw show that they have Daniel Bryan in, he gets basically the loudest pops.
Right.
And Cena still has this anomaly of he's the face, but he's getting the boos of a heel.
Right.
Yeah. For me personally, I appreciate that he's trying to do more moves.
Yes,
and in a way, I understand that the fact that like all the injuries that he attained was like his arm and his neck. Mm-hmm. Like maybe it would limit him, like in a way too, like and that's working against him. Mm-hmm. But as long as
Bryan's a go-getter, so
yeah, Bryan is a go-getter, and as long as it's entertaining, and that's what I'm pretty sure that's what WWE wants is to be entertaining. But I think they can like release a little bit on the John Cena pedal, like gas pedal, and put it more on Daniel Bryan and put it more on like these up and comers because they have a lot of them now, and a lot of them, even the up and comers that were like before Daniel Bryan, like Kofi Kingston or they're not pushing these guys.
They're not pushing,
and they have a lot of them.
Talent, a lot of talent.
They have a lot of talent, and
TNA pick them up, and then you see the real talent, like Trent Beretta. So
Chris Sabin won the heavyweight championship, and he's a tag team. He's a tag team guy. Yep. So, like, okay, you use the main card. Use the main card guys to either villainize them or like whatever.
Go against the Wyatt family or something.
Yeah, exactly. But push those guys. Push the mid card guys. Push like the Daniel Bryans. Push like I don't know. I'm biased because I love the primetime players. They need to tag team champions. They need millions of dollars. They need that millions of dollars tag team champions. But also we're from Daly City, or we were born and raised. The Usos also need to tag team.
No, my goodness, they've been needing a push.
Dude. Okay.
Oh man,
the Shield. Oh, they're awesome. They're awesome. They're
Tyler Black. I mean Seth Rollins. Sorry, Seth. But you are Tyler Black, who you really are, bro. I know who you are. Ring of Honor champion. I know who you are, bro.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad that the Shield are being pushed because, they're as a team, they're awesome, and like in a way, we have yet to see how they do like individually. Like I know who's the United States champion again?
United States champion is Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose. Okay, so you're showing more of Dean Ambrose in the singles competition, but I do want to see the others,
Roman
Reigns, and
Seth Rollins,
right? Do individuals as well, because I think you can only push that 3-man team so far. Like they are reminding me back then of like the Demolition.
Oh man, well, in a way, they are. So they are, but they're trying to get this right to censor thing too. So I mean, but they good though. The Shield is good, man. Good. That man, they good though. But I mean, the one that's most talented to me. Everybody saying Dean Ambrose. Yeah, I ain't hating on Dean Ambrose. Yeah, but Seth Rollins, boy, man. Yeah. Too much talent.
Seth Rollins, Rock's cousin? No.
Roman Reigns is
the Rock's cousin.
Is the Rock's cousin. Yeah. But Seth Rollins is the blonde-haired,
that's right.
black. Yeah. Seth Rollins is champion, Ring of Honor. So I've always enjoyed him, and they're not really using him like he should be used any other two. If you look at his Ring of Honor career against his WWE career, man, his Ring of Honor, you see how he really wrestles. Yeah. And Daniel Bryan the same way,
so in a way they're trying to 5-move Daniel Bryan and also do.
I think it's for injuries. Watch out for injuries and all that stuff. But come on, man. Yeah. Get back to the Attitude Era, man.
So like, I tend to like go to like the wrestling news websites, and I know that Fandango has.
Yeah, my boy. That's my boy.
Fandango has like
he mad at you right now.
I know.
It's fun down. Yeah, but anyways,
yeah. So I know he has a stunner finisher.
Yeah.
But I have yet to see it. I don't know how it is, but it's like
he doing that old crazy school variation. Brian Lawler leg drop.
Yeah.
He doing that Brian Lawler leg drop.
It's like a heavy leg drop.
They got, as a matter of fact, in USWA. By the name, I forgot his name. Even wrestling in WCW, I can't think of his name right now. It was called the Alabama Jam. I just can't remember the dude's name right now on top of my head. I'm big into wrestling. Yeah. But so I mean, the move is still good. It's just Fandango, man. He need to get a put. He like the new upcoming Honky Tonk Man.
Oh no,
Honky Tonk Man.
Okay, well,
yeah,
he kind of Honky Tonk. Yeah, you can go with that.
Yeah,
as long as it doesn't go too far.
Because Honky Tonk talking about I taught Elvis how to sing. Y'all want to see me dance? It's Fandango. We know he can't dance. Yeah. You know he ain't got no dance moves. But he a professional dancer, so it's the same thing.
Okay.
Give him an IC run. Give him an Intercontinental Championship run.
Yeah.
That
or United States.
I don't
know. I kind of want to see the Cruiserweight back. Cruiserweight Championship back, but anyway.
All right, sorry. We go to the next question.
Dude, because, we can go on forever. And I'm
a wrestling. Wrestling and all this stuff.
I'm worried about the space that I have in my phone. I'm going to get cut off and then we're not going to finish. So, okay, the second question Princeton asks, also, who is the greatest fighter out of all the Street Fighters? So, okay, I got to ask, why this question? Why did you ask that?
Because I know you like to play with Ryu.
Okay.
All the time, but do you think he's the best in Street Fighter?
So I guess are we doing it as like
every Street Fighter that was out there?
I mean, are we doing it like playing wise, or are we doing it like
playing wise,
like story in a way wise?
Playing and as who had the best character?
Who had the best character?
Maybe I should have said it like that.
Okay,
my bad.
Who had the best? That's kind of hard to say because
not Gil his cheating self. The resurrection. Oh man, about to lose and everything. Oh no,
right, man.
Oh, you get on my nerves.
I just donated you a quarter. Forget it. I'm done. I don't have any more. Shinku Hadoukens. I'm done.
Shoot, man. He's getting on my nerves.
Man, that's kind of hard to say because at least now, I watch a lot of Street Fighter 4 competitions. I watch Evo and CEO and all, like the Road to Evo tournaments and stuff. And there's always somebody different winning. And me personally, I'm a Guile user and America and all that stuff. I'm a fan of the Sonic Boom and the Flash Kick. But I see people using like Rufus, like a fat dude who should not be moving like that. Well, maybe you're able to move like that, but like I don't know, I just can't see it. But anyways, people are gonna hate me for saying that.
I know I can't move. I know I'm fat.
Yeah, I know, right?
Y'all can't even look at my neck. Like, I ain't even moving like that.
I'm fat. I want to move like that. But anyways,
exactly.
I don't know, man. That's a pretty good question because I'm thinking it more of a storyline wise and Ryu. I'm not trying to correct you.
No, you good.
Say it.
You good.
Ryu or Ryu. His aim is just to learn from each fight to what does it mean to be a fighter. That's what his main goal was, and in a way, it doesn't matter if he won or lost as long as he learned something.
Learn something, right?
So, if I'm going like story wise and skill in the story, like there's I don't know if you remember Oro, like the old guy in Street Fighter 3 who fought with one arm.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So, like in the story wise, he's like the master of masters. He can beat anybody with just one arm, and he's trying to find a challenge that can go with like two arms or something. Like have him use two arms. So, anyways, there's that, and there's Akuma who's like in a way the same thing. Like he wants to be the strongest. It doesn't matter if it's like a wife that is a good fighter too. Like if he can beat her or kill her or something, like he's okay with that as long as he attains like perfect victory and to be like the best fighter out there.
Right.
He's fine with it. So
Akuma Matata.
Yeah, exactly right.
Excuse me.
But man, I would say like because he's balanced, I tend to go with the balanced character. I would say Ryu because it's like he's the opening door to learning how to play Street Fighter or like fighting games, and like in a way you have a 50-50 or maybe a little bit more than 50-50 chance of winning like matches or like maybe tournaments if you like dedicate yourself. But I would say Ryu.
Okay. All right.
So, okay, throwing that out to you. Okay, you don't play often or as much.
Yeah, I'll get the chance.
So, okay, out of the characters, like maybe your parents or what do you see? Who do you think is my dad walking around? Yeah, my dad's gonna be in the show. Okay, so who do you think out of the characters that you remember, like stood out or like probably
I
might
say
be the best?
I say who stood out the most to me was Ryu, point blank. Ryu was all the time the one of the best. Now I wasn't always been a good Street Fighter player, but I used to always watch it all the time, and then watching you, Marco, and then my partner Michael Fields and no, he was in Stockton, but now he's in Oklahoma, and he's gonna be watching this video too.
Okay.
And so, but watching him, they use Ryu, and he can use. Both of you guys can use anybody actually. And I've been waiting for that matchup between Michael Fields and my boy here, Marco Flores. One day, it's gotta happen. Mike, you gotta play him. It's gonna go on.
So he's hyping up a match that I don't know might not ever happen, but anyways. So I guess we can agree. Like Ryu has the total package basically, and like in a way no weaknesses, but in a way also if he's balanced, he doesn't stand out in anything else either.
Right.
So it's give or take or something. But yeah, thanks for those
problem.
questions.
No
That
problem.
was awesome. I wasn't expecting you to like putting out like opposite coins of questions, especially the Street Fighter ones. Like, wait, where is this coming from? But anyways, so yeah, I appreciate it. I hope you bring out more random questions like that.
Oh yeah, we'll have more on there.
And so, okay, the final question. Oh, let me see how much time. Okay, it should be good as long as we can make this quick. The final question comes from Omar Woodley. I used to work with this guy at my first game testing job at Sega in downtown San Francisco, which is now the Zynga building.
Zynga.
Okay.
Anyways. All right.
But yeah, he asked, what was the best Xbox 360 game you ever QA'd on, or QA'd? And QA means quality assurance. So
right, I know what you mean.
Game testing, finding bugs, all that jazz. And so yeah, me and Omar, I guess we started at Sega at the same time. And I think like the only game that I could think of was the only Xbox 360 game I only QA'd was Chrome Hounds, which was a mech game, like for the 360, like when it came out on launch, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, it's a mech game. Like I think it was like a 3-on-3, or you can go as far as 6-on-6 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you make your mech. Anyway, like with excuse me, like 2 or 3 feet, or like tank treads. Skinny or huge torso, and like a bunch of machine guns on the arms, or like rocket launchers, something like that. But I would say that one because that game was awesome.
All right.
And if I had a 360, I would have been playing with you guys when it came out. Because I was the dude with the craw. Because we. As we played the game, like everybody had like a certain style. So what I had was I would replace like an arm with a tank gun. Like
So
like the gun you see on the tank, the cannon.
For sure.
So so they nicknamed it the craw. So every time I would have like 3 like machine guns on one side. So I'm like they're like jabs at a mech, and then I would come in with the straights. The tank cannon.
Oh wow!
Which they call the craw, but yeah, it would have to be Chrome Hounds because I didn't work on anything else.
That was cool.
And that was my first game testing job, and I was more like, oh my goodness, I'm playing games for a job. It's awesome. Yeah. But if it wasn't a 360 game, it would have to be. If it was like PS2 or something, Yakuza, because. Dude, I fell in love with Yakuza, but at the same time, that's when I got let go. Because I think I wasn't doing my job because I was so into playing the game. So, yeah, I fell in love with the Yakuza series, and like now they're up to 5, and I have like all 4 and like an additional series. But yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
that's cool.
Chrome Hounds, because that was the only thing I worked on, and then Yakuza at my time at Sega. So yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the end of the questions. Thank you very much to all you guys. Thank you very much, Tony Hargrove. Thank you very much. Justin Ube. Thank you very much, Princeton King.
Bless you, man.
Thank you very much for the questions. Thank you, Omar, for those questions. So please send more questions like that. You know, and like I said, martial arts, tricking, video games, anime, movies, wrestling, random but not too trolly again. Yeah, just send those type of questions, and so we can interact and have opinions, not exactly correct answers, but just opinions. And then maybe like at the end of each show, like we can have like a question of the show. Mm-hmm. So let me see, what question would it be? They do like a one or the other type of thing. So you can answer either one or the other, or maybe both if you have like a strong opinion on both. So the first question of the show will be Justin Ube's question was how will Superman partner up with Batman in the upcoming movie? So if you guys want to comment on on this video, go ahead and post your thoughts and how you feel like they're gonna how they're gonna do that movie. So again, how will Superman partner up with Batman in the upcoming movie? And then the second question, I'm gonna pick yours. The wrestling one. So who do you think is gonna win in SummerSlam? So Daniel Bryan or John Cena, and why? So yeah, just post those comments, down below, and then maybe in the next episode I can read off some comments, like some clever comments about each of the questions or whatever. So yeah, again, this is the first episode. This is it's all random right now, but as long as I get my groove going and I can start having a structure, and we can work it out that way. But and thank you, Princeton.
No, bless you, man.
For being on here in my first episode.
Yeah, man.
It's awesome.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
No problem, bro.
Dude.
Bless you, man. Bless you. Bless you,
awesome.
Man.
So
that's right.
Yeah. So it's probably gonna be me for a lot of the episodes, because he lives in Stockton now, and I live in
California,
Hayward. Unless we tend to go back and forth every week or something like that.
I'll drive.
Either way,
I'm a driver.
So whenever he's here and we can meet up, he's definitely going to be on the show. Or it's just going to be anybody. It's not going to be anybody special, like a superstar celebrity or